Hey there, sports fans! Today we are going to talk about the top 10 Premier League midfielders of 2020 on SportMob YouTube channel. Here on SportMob, we talk about the most interesting football subjects that happen in this mesmerizing world. Stay with us to the end and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Ding 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 ding! Okay, time to go through the item number 1. Kevin De Bruyne, Manchester City. He's by far in front of other midfielders with 20 assists made this season. This is as the second position on the list of most assists made by midfielders belongs to his teammate David Silva with 10 assists altogether. He has taken 99 shots on goal, which equals the fourth position of Roberto Firmino on the list of forwards with the most number of shots on goal this season. An impressive record for a midfielder. Yeah. And De Bruyne has had the most number of ball touches this season, 2,722 on the list of top 10 Premier League midfielders of 2020 after his teammate Rodrigo with 2,916 touches. Okay, number 2. Wilfred Ndidi, Leicester City. Ndidi has made the most number of interceptions, 80, and the most number of clearances, 61, and has won the most number of aerial battles, 83 this season compared to other midfielders on the list. Wilfred Ndidi has finished 21st on the list of midfielders with the most number of passes with 1,669 passes completed until the end of the season. Ndidi has been serving Leicester City since 2017 and has even scored 6 league goals in his 120 appearances for the Premier League club. Number 3. Rodrigo, Manchester City. If you just assume a player who makes the most number of passes as the best playmaker, then we should call Rodrigo of Manchester City the best playmaker this season with 2,579 passes that he has made throughout this year's campaign. Nearest to Rodrigo in terms of the number of passes made this season is Georginho of Chelsea with 2,257 passes. So, the player that has made the most number of passes should probably have had the most number of ball touches too, as is really the case with Rodrigo, who tops the list of most ball touches made by the Premier League midfielders this season. Okay, number 4. Georginho Chelsea. Rodrigo and Georginho are both top midfielders. One cannot say which one of them is actually better. With regard to these stats, we can say Georginho is a better playmaker than Rodrigo. However, Rodrigo has better defensive stats than Georginho. He has made 32 clearances and has won 170 duels and 57 aerial battles, while Georginho has made 26 clearances and has won 123 duels and 14 aerial battles. Number 5. Declan Rice, West Ham United. The 21-year-old English midfielder has actually made 116 tackles this season. That puts him in the second position on the list of best midfielders in the Premier League in 2020 in regard to the number of tackles they have made. If you compare Wilfred Ndidi and Declan Rice in terms of passes and crosses made and chances created, Rice rates better. He has made 1,733 passes and 28 crosses and has created 1 big chance, while Ndidi has made 1,669 passes and 3 crosses with no big chances at all this season. Okay, number 6. Joao Moutinho, Wolverhampton Wanderers. The 33-year-old Portuguese midfielder has made 1,839 passes, only around 70 passes less than Kevin De Bruyne, and 2,021 crosses, and has passed 152 accurate long balls this season. This is as other defensive midfielders already mentioned in this video. Number 7. Jack Grealish, Aston Villa. In terms of the number of ball touches, Grealish finishes 17th jointly with a defensive midfielder, namely Wilfred and Ndidi of Leicester City, with 2,225 touches this season. But that's not a negative point. Less number of ball touches but most number of shots, assists and goals means that Grealish has made the most out of opportunities he has had, and by opportunities we actually mean the times he has touched the ball. Number 8. Jordan Henderson, Liverpool. Henderson is a better playmaking midfielder than a defensive one. He occupies the 10th position on the list of most passes made by midfielders this season, with 1,856 passes made, and 12th position jointly with Pablo Fornals of West Ham United. And on the list of assists and passes made this season, Henderson's is not behind others by a very wide margin. Okay, number 9, Bruno Fernandes, Manchester United. Almost at top as a goal-scoring and assist-making midfielder, the Manchester United 25-year-old midfielder has not also been had considering his playmaking stats. Fernandes has made 75 crosses, has passed 46 accurate long balls, and has created 3 big chances this season, which is not a bad record when, say, compared to 6 big chances, 10 crosses and 16 throw balls of Georginho, who is one of the top midfielders concerning the number of passes made in this season of the Premier League. Number 10. David Silva, Manchester City. The last midfielder on the list of top 10 Premier League midfielders of 2020, David Silva ranks second on the list of Premier League midfielders with the most number of assists made this season after Kevin De Bruyne of Manchester City with 10 assists. Concerning the goals scored this season by Premier League midfielders, Silva is behind De Bruyne again by a wide margin with 6 goals scored. Okay, that is the end of our list. Do you know any other midfielders to be added to our video? Let us know in the comment section. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell here.